I received the following comment on my last video, and it deserves a real answer. Someone asked, is there an opposite term for this? When you vote against something and it happens anyway. And they added that Europe is witnessing it right now. The short answer is no, there's no clean term for it. And that missing word is the entire story. The last video was about legislative alteration, where you vote yes on a ballot measure and the legislature quietly undoes it. That one has a name. Researchers track it. There's a Ballotpedia page. You can point at it. Now the reverse, you vote no and you get the thing anyway, mostly doesn't have a tidy name, which is strange because it happens just as often. It just tends to happen higher up, where the votes are bigger and the distance is greater. And the comment is right. Europe has been running this exact play for 25 years. There are 3 versions of it. Let me lay them out. In version 1, they make you vote again. Ireland 2001. Irish voters are asked to approve the Treaty of Nice, a major expansion of the European Union. They vote no, almost 54% against. So the EU and the Irish government take the same treaty, attach some clarifying statements to the side, and put it back on the ballot next year, 2002. Second time it passes. Then the same thing happens all over again in 2008. Ireland votes on the Treaty of Lisbon. No again, 53% against. 1 year later, October 2009, the same treaty comes back around. This time, yes. There's an unofficial word people use for this, a neferendum. You keep holding the vote until the public produces the correct answer. And then the voting stops. Because the vote was never the point. Ratification was the point. The vote was just the obstacle. Version 2, they don't even make you vote again. They just rename it. This is the big one, 2005. France and the Netherlands each hold a referendum on a proposed European constitution. Both rejected. France, 55% no. The Netherlands, 61% no. 2 of the founding members of the entire project. The document is dead, except it isn't. Most of the substance gets lifted out and repackaged into a new document called the Treaty of Lisbon. Broadly the same content, different name. And this time, instead of putting it to voters, most governments ratify it straight through their national parliaments. No public vote. Across Europe, the referendums that had been planned on get quietly canceled, one country after another. The people said no to the Constitution. They got the Constitution. It just changed clothes on the way in. Version 3, they let you vote and then they sign the thing you rejected anyway. Greece, 2015. This is the cleanest example you will ever find. Greece is buried in debt. Its creditors offer a bailout with severe austerity attached. Pension cuts, tax hikes, the works. The government puts the terms to the people directly. July 5th, national referendum. The word on the ballot is ohi, no. 61% vote no. Every single region of the country votes no. It isn't close. It's a landslide. 8 days later, that same government sits down and signs a bailout with terms harsher than the ones the voters had just rejected. 8 days. And here's the part I need you to catch, because it's the same thing I said last time. The government that overrode that vote wasn't a left-wing government. It got elected promising to fight austerity. The prime minister personally campaigned for no. He won no, and then he delivered yes. So this isn't left versus right. Same as last time. It's not a party story. It's a power story. The people holding the leverage did exactly what the leverage let them do. The ballot was real. It just wasn't binding on the people who signed. So back to the original question, is there an opposite term? The forward version, vote yes, watch it get undone, is legislative alteration. It has a name because it usually happens closer to home. State level, local, visible. Something you can name is something that happened in a room you could theoretically walk into. The reverse, vote no, get it anyway, happens up at the treaty level, the bailout level, the level most people never see. And distance is the camouflage. When it's far enough away and abstract enough, it stops feeling like a decision. It starts feeling like weather, like nobody chose it, like it simply happened. It did not simply happen. Someone reran the vote. Someone renamed the treaty. Someone signed the deal 8 days later. Every one of those was a decision made by a specific person in a specific building who could have decided otherwise. So maybe that's the real answer to the comment. We should name it, because the forward version and the reverse version are the same machine. Vote yes and watch it vanish. Vote no and watch it arrive. Same engine, 2 directions. You showed up, you voted, and the building has a move for yes and a move for no. I'm Lil, and this is Lil Unfiltered.